Hello, good morning. So here we are getting ready for the International Yoga Day. So good morning, everyone. My name is Dayana. Namaste. So let's just begin. But first, I would like you to know that to begin to practice yoga, you have to link every movement with every breath. And sometimes you have to rotate inward. It's like closing the front of the body. And sometimes you have to rotate outward to open the front of the body and close the back of the body. It's like when you're pushing your hips forward to open, then you rotate your legs outward. And when you want to close the front of the body and open the back, you close inward. That's a very important thing. Also, you need to have in mind that we are not only using the power of the muscles, but a lengthening and extension and expansion energy. It's like opening the chest, okay? And it's like grow taller as somebody's pulling you up. So that way you are decompressing your spine. Think about to make a space between vertebrae every time I say lengthen your spine, okay? Okay, let's just begin. Now inhale, stretch up, gaze up towards the sky, draw your belly in, lengthening the spine, make a space between vertebrae, sinking hips on the floor. Breathe. Exhale, head down, hands down. Now place your hands over your knees, palms facing up, and gently close your eyes. Roll your shoulders back and down, spine straight. The chin is a little bit low, so the back of your neck is also lengthening. Spine straight, and bring the attention to your breath. Observe the movements of your breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. The mouth is closed. When inhale, expand your abdomen, diaphragm, and chest. When exhale, squeeze and empty your lungs. Try to use your entire lung capacity with every breath. Make it slow, long, and complete. Find your own rhythm and allow yourself to feel more calm and at peace with every breath that you take. Soften your eyes, relax your forehead, relax your eyebrows. Feel the flow of the energy through your whole body. Leave aside your to-do list for today to arrive here to the present moment. This is yogi breathing, complete breathing exercise. The one we are going to use during the whole practice. Focus on the movement of your breath. Expand when inhale and contract when exhale. Now we are going to practice Ujjayi breathing. For Ujjayi breathing, make a slight constriction of your throat to produce a sound similar to the waves of the ocean. It's like Darth Vader sound. And this time, bring the attention to the sound of your breath. This Ujjayi breathing, victorious breathing, will bring stamina and a meditative quality to your practice, as listening to your own sound will calm your mind and make you feel more relaxed. Now bring your palms together in front of your chest. Rub your hands. Cover your eyes and gently bring your palms in front of your face and open your eyes, look towards your palms. Release. Now inhale, bring the right hand all the way up, stretch up like you want to bring your shoulder out of your torso. Lengthening the spine, draw your belly in, sinking hips on the floor, and from there, rotate your chest up towards the sky and stretch from your hip towards your fingertips. Stretch as much as you can. With every inhale, lengthen the spine. With every exhale, deepen the posture. Stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, stretch out and change to the other side. Left hand extend up as much as you can. Draw your belly in, rotate the chest up towards the sky, and stretch. Stretch to the side, stretch your side body from your hips towards your fingertips. Opening the chest towards the sky and stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, good. 4 and 5. Inhale, stretch your arms out and now flow with your breath. Change to the other side. Inhale, come up to the center. Exhale, change to the other side. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, change to the other side. Inhale one last time. Exhale to the other side. Now interlace your hands behind your head. Open the elbows, reaching up with the chest. Broaden your chest, open your chest, arch your back. Exhale, close the elbows, rounding your back, draw your belly in, tuck your tailbone. Head down. Inhale, open and arch, reaching up with the chest. Exhale, close and round, rounding your back, draw your belly in, tuck your tailbone. Flow with your breath. Inhale, up, reaching up with the chest. Warm up your spine. Exhale, close and round. Inhale, up and open. Exhale, close and down, rounding. Now inhale, come to neutral spine. Release your hands down and interlace your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders back and down. Lengthen your spine, gaze up towards the sky. Draw your belly in and trying to keep your spine straight first. Then fall forward. Bring the hands up as much as you can. And then try to reach with the crown of the head the floor. Lengthening the spine. Reaching forward with the crown of the head. Bring the hands up as high as you can. Stay there for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up and release. Now place your hands to one side and come to your all fours. Knees hip width apart, shoulders over your wrists. Now inhale, arch your back, tailbone up, open your chest, gaze up towards the sky. Now exhale, really pushing the floor away from you, rounding your back, draw your belly in. Head down. Really squeeze your abs in. Really pushing the floor away from you. Spread your shoulder blades to the sides. Now inhale, arch and up. Exhale, down. Flow with your breath. Inhale, arch. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, up and arch. Exhale, down and round. Last one. Inhale, Exhale, round. Now come to neutral spine. Kick your right leg back, pointing your toes. Left hand forward. Engage all of your muscles. Stretch as much as you can. Find steadiness here. Breathe deeply. Lift your kneecap to engage your quadricep. So the back leg is straight and strong. Exhale, release, and change to the other side. Pointing your toes behind. The back leg is strong and straight. Engage your core. Reaching forward with your fingertips and back with your toes. Engage all of your muscles. Breathe deeply. Draw belly in. Stretch, stretch. Exhale. Release. Now tuck your toes behind and walk your hands back. Bring your heels together and the knees out to open your hips. Engage your core. Tuck your tailbone. Find steadiness here. If you find steadiness here, then inhale, take a deep breath, palms together up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, flow with your breath. Exhale, hands down. One last time, inhale. Exhale, down. Now release your hands on the floor and bring your feet to the edges of your mat for Malasana, Yogi Squat. Bring your palms together right in the middle of your chest and push with your elbows, your knees out to open your hips even more. Allow your tailbone to lengthen down. Open your chest, lengthen your spine. Find a steadiness here. Stay there for 5 breaths. Allow your tailbone to lengthen down and try to bring your heels down. Breathe deeply. Exhale. Release the hands towards the floor. Walk your feet hip width apart and just hang forward. Here you can bend one knee, then the other, and every time you bend one knee, try to touch your abdomen to your thighs. Relax your head, relax your neck, just hanging forward from the hips. Now grab the elbows and roll side to side. Decompress your spine here. Rotate your sit-bone towards the sky. Just hanging forward. Relax your head, relax your neck. Breathe. Draw your belly in. Now release the hands on the floor. Bring your feet together. Bend the knees. Touch your abdomen to your thighs and grab your heels from behind. Now with the next exhale, push your knees back as much as you can to stretch your whole body. Rotate the sit-bone towards the sky. Lean a little bit forward so the weight of your body is in the ball of your feet and your toes. Stretch as much as you can and breathe. Make a good stretch from your sit-bone towards your heels, from your sit-bone towards the crown of the head, lengthening the spine, reaching forward with the crown of the head towards the floor. Breathe. Now bend the knees and slowly rounding your back, come all the way up. Shoulders back and down and come to the front of your mat. Now we are going to begin with Sun Salutation A, Surya Namaskar A. Sinking 4 corners of your feet on the floor like grounding through the earth. Activate the power of your legs. Please remove your shoes and your socks. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see you before. Okay. Really grounding through the earth. Activate the power of your legs. Lift your kneecaps. Engage your quadriceps. Squeeze your glutes. Tuck your tailbone. Lengthen your spine. Squeeze your abdominals in, engage your core, shoulders back and down, open your chest, broaden your chest, palms facing forward. This is Tadasana mountain pose. Now inhale, opening the chest, take a deep breath, palms together up, gaze up, exhale, leading with the chest, fall forward from the hips, keeping the spine straight. Inhale, lengthen your spine, gaze forward, plant your hands on the floor, and a step back to plank. If this is too much for you, then knees, chest, and chin towards the floor, roll forward, cobra pose, shoulders back and down. Now tuck your toes behind and push your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Rotate the sit-bone towards the sky, bend one knee, then the other. Rotate your hips to try to touch your abdomen to your thighs every time you bend one knee. Trying to touch your heels on the floor. Now find steadiness here. Draw your belly in. Rotating the sit-bone towards the sky. Really pushing the floor away from you. Avoid to collapse. Lift by pushing the floor away from you with the hands, with the heels of your hands. Open your armpits. It's like arching your back. Opening the chest, lengthening the spine. Now inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or jump forward between your hands. Lengthening the spine, gaze forward, spine straight. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, really grounding feet on the floor, come all the way up. Palms together up, gaze up, exhale. Hands in front of your chest and release your hands down. This is the basic version of the Surya Namaskar A. Now you can choose to do plank or knees, chest and chin, cobra or chaturanga. Now I'm going to do the second variation, but you can choose to make the first one I just showed you. Okay, inhale, open your chest, palms together up. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, gaze forward, plant your hands in the floor, and a step back to plank or knees, chest, and chin towards the floor. Exhale, chaturanga, bend the elbows, squeeze the elbows towards your torso. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open your chest, or cobra. Here in Urdhva Mukha, squeeze your glutes to protect your lower back, open your chest, stretch your quadriceps. Here we are touching the floor just with the feet and the hands. Now tuck your toes behind and push your hips back and up for downward facing dog. Breathe deeply, spine is straight, legs and arms are strong and straight. Breathe. Here you can do Ujjayi breathing and listen to the sound of your breath. Now inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or jump forward between your hands. Lengthening the spine, gaze forward, draw your belly in, exhale, fall forward, inhale, palms together up, take a deep breath, exhale. Release your hands down. One more time, inhale, opening the chest, take a deep breath, exhale, fall forward, leading with the chest. Inhale, lengthen your spine, gaze forward, plant your hands in the floor, and a step back to plank, knees, chin towards the floor. Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rotate the sit-bone towards the sky. Stay there for 5 breaths. Stay there. Rotate the sit-bone towards the sky. It's like arching your back. Relax your head, relax your neck. Balance the weight of your body between your hands and your feet. Try to bring your heels down towards the floor. Now inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or jump forward between your hands. Lengthening your spine, gaze forward, draw your belly in, exhale, full forward. Inhale, open your chest, palms together up. Exhale, hands in front of your chest, and release your hands down. Now we are going for Sun Salutation B, Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana, chair pose. Draw your belly in, squeeze your legs together, lengthening your spine, shoulders back and down, and gaze up towards the sky, if that's okay for your neck. Otherwise, just gaze forward. Sit more low. Squeeze your legs together. Breathe. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, plant your hands on the floor, and a step back to Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, just one breath here. Now inhale, step your right foot forward between your hands, left foot down 45 degrees, align the heel with the arch of your back foot. Sit low as you lift up your chest. Virabhadrasana 1. Try to find the 90 degree on the knee. Avoid to lean forward. You are right in the middle. Shoulders back and down, gaze up. Exhale, hands down, step back. Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, rotate the sit bone towards the sky. Take a deep breath. Inhale, step your left foot forward, right foot down 45 degrees. Sink as you lift. Draw your belly in, shoulders back and down. Try to find the 90 degree in the knee. The back leg is straight. Breathe. Gaze up. Exhale. Slow with your breath. Hands down. Step back. Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale. Urdhva Mukha, open your chest. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky and stay here for 5 breaths. Breathe deeply. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knees, gaze forward, step or jump forward between your hands. Lengthening the spine, gaze forward. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit low, draw your belly in. Now inhale, palms together. Exhale, release your hands down. This is Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salutation B. One more time, flow with your breath. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Just one breath here. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, gaze forward. Plant your hands in the floor. Step back to Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just one breath here. Inhale, step your right foot forward, left foot down. Sink as you lift. Exhale, hands down, step back, flow with your breath. Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just one breath here. Inhale, step your left foot forward, right foot down, sink as you lift. Exhale, hands down, step back, Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rotate the sit bone towards the sky and stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend the knees, gaze forward, step or jump forward between your hands. lengthening the spine, gaze forward. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, sit low. Utkatasana, chair pose. And I stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, sit more low. 3, 4, sit more low. And 5. Palms together. Hands in front of your chest. And release your hands down. Now inhale, bring your palms together in front of your chest and step your right foot back. Stretch your arms out. The feet have to be wrist apart. So it's very big opening of the legs. Now stretch forward, and from there, fall forward and rotate your chest up towards the sky. Avoid to lean forward, lean back, and stretch your arms out. Opening the chest, opening the hips. Rotate your legs outward. So stay there for 5 breaths. Push your hips forward. Rotate your legs outward. Means that you are opening the front of your legs, opening the hips, and closing the back of your legs. Breathe deeply. Legs are strong and straight. Lift your kneecaps, engage your quadriceps. Now inhale, come up, rotate your feet to change to the other side. Lift your kneecaps, engage your quadriceps, spine straight, stretch forward, and from there, fall forward. Rotate up, gaze up towards the sky. Legs are strong and straight, and stay there for 5 breaths. Draw your belly in. Both legs are strong and straight. Lift your kneecaps, engage your quadriceps. Now inhale, come up, rotate your feet, place your hands on your hips, come back, come to the back of your mat, shoulders back and down, elbows in, gaze up towards the sky, exhale, fall forward from the hips. And bring your hands between your feet, lengthening the spine. Bring your heels out, trying to touch the crown of the head on the floor. If this is too difficult for you, then open your legs even more. If it's too easy, close your legs a little bit. Spine straight, lean a little bit forward so the weight of your body is in the ball of your feet and your toes. Stretch as much as you can. Legs are strong and straight. Rotate the sit-bone towards the sky. Spine straight. Breathe. Draw your belly in. Now inhale. Slowly come up. Halfway. Spine straight. Hands on your hips. Shoulders back and down. Elbows in so the spine is completely straight. Stay there. Halfway lift. Breathe deeply. Lengthening the spine. Now inhale slowly with the power of your legs, your core and your glutes. Come all the way up. Now inhale, bring your feet together. Take a deep breath. Palms together up. Exhale. Hands in front of your chest. Release your hands down. Come to the front of your mat. Take a deep breath. Interlace your fingers, index fingers out. Stretch up as much as you can, and as you lean forward, kick your right leg back, pointing your toes behind. Both legs are strong and straight. The right hip is down, so both hips are square, straight, parallel to the floor. Torso and leg are parallel to the floor. If you fall from the posture, come back again. Draw your belly in. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, release. Inhale, take a deep breath, and change to the other side. Stretch up as much as you can, draw your belly in, and from there, lean forward as you kick your left leg back, pointing your toes. Draw your belly in. Both legs are strong and straight. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch, stretch. and 5. Exhale, slowly release. Take a deep breath, palms together up. Exhale, hands in front of your chest. Release your hands down. Now we are going for tree pose. For the tree pose, bend the right knee to the side. Push your hips forward. Is opening hips. Lengthening the spine, shoulders back and down. Place your hands in the front of your chest. You can either stay here or bring your foot to the inner side of your thigh as high as you can. You have to avoid the knee. So that's why you either stay here or here. It's the same thing if you are opening the hips and keeping the balance. Push the right knee back, push your hips forward, lengthening the spine, draw your belly in, shoulders back and down. And as you ground through the earth, grow taller and expand your chest, your arms, spread your fingertips. Feel the flow of the energy through your whole body. Enjoy this very moment. Open your chest, release any tension on your chest. Breathe deeply. Feel the flow of the energy. Feel the energy on your fingertips. Breathe. Exhale. Slowly release. Now paddle your feet and change to the other side. The weight of your body is in the right foot. Left knee is out. You can either stay here or bring your foot to the inner side of your thigh. Push your foot towards your thigh and your thigh towards your foot. Push your hips forward. Squeeze your glutes, shoulders back and down, lengthening the spine. Breathe. And as you ground through the earth, grow taller and expand. Enjoy this very moment. Try to make the same variation you did before. If not possible, keep the balance, keep the rounding, and keep pushing your hips forward, opening the chest. Breathe. Exhale. Close. And slowly release. Now place your hands on the floor. Come to sit over your heels. Spine is straight. Come to the middle of your mat. And bring the forehead towards the floor. Balasana, child's pose. Reconnect with your breath. And stay there for a few breaths. Allow your tailbone to lengthen down. Untuck your feet. Yes. Lengthening your spine. Think about to make a space between vertebrae. Now slowly come all the way up, rounding your back. And now we are going to practice shoulders stand. It's the very easy variation of an inversion, but it has a lot of benefits. So I will do it first so you can see it, because during this posture you cannot move your neck, you cannot see to the sides, okay? So the base of the pose are the shoulders. It doesn't mean you have to collapse. You have to lift your body up, okay? Bring your hips up as much as you can. So I will do it first because there are like 3 postures. You can choose one to stay for 5 breaths. Shoulders in, elbows in, and then place your hands in your lower back for support. and bring your legs all the way up. Or you can bring your knees on your forehead, or release the legs down towards the floor. Interlace your hands behind your back. Bend the knees, hug the knees around your ears. And then, very important, to come back down, hands on the floor, legs straight, engage your core, and rounding your back, come all the way down. Bend the knees and hug your knees towards your chest. That's it. Now try it. Any of these that you can do is okay. Here we are activating the thyroid gland, so it's like activation of the metabolism. And here you will hear your own sound, like you are doing Ujjayi breathing, but you are doing naturally, okay? So try it. These have a lot of benefits. We should do it every day. It's so good for the overall health. Good. This is the last one. And whenever you are ready, come back down. And lie in Savasana, final relaxation pose. Good. Good. Now lie in Savasana, final relaxation pose. Allow your feet to fall down to the sides. Open the legs wider than the hips, palms facing up. Make a space around your armpits. Chin a little bit down so the back of your neck is also flat on the floor. Breathe. Close your eyes and bring the attention to your breath. Relax all of your limbs with every breath that you take. Bring the attention to your breath. Now slowly and gently turn to one side. And still keeping your eyes closed, come to sit in a cross-legged comfort position with the spine straight, belly in, palms over your knees. Now bring your palms together in front of your chest, rub your hands, cover your eyes, and touch with love your head, your neck, your back, your thighs, and bring the palms in front of your face and gently open your eyes, look towards your palms as if you are looking yourself with the eyes of your soul with no judgment. Namaste.